Thank you. They told me 2 minutes, so I tried to get it on a Post-it note. I'm Eric Sandhusen. I'm recently the president of the Ethical Culture Society of Bergen County, and it's just such a great honor to be able to speak here. It's been 60 years now that the Bergen Society has worked with Teaneck communities to help support justice and to further Dr. King's dream. The founders of our society 60 years ago were very active in the Teaneck Fair Housing Council, making sure that the federal housing, the Fair Housing Act, was being implemented and honored, and engaging in the investigations and the actions against those landlords who were discriminating in their practices. And since then, of course, we have a great history of working together with the Martin Luther King Birthday Committee. We've been a part of this committee since the very beginning, and I'm just going to say it was a moment of great pride for me personally to see the Ethical Culture Youth Group serving for many, many years as the ushers for that birthday celebration, and to see my son carrying on that dream, you know, in some small way. It was just a small act of service to hand out programs or to hold a poster of a civil rights icon. But it told me that dream is continuing and is being passed on to the new generation, and the new generation really does get it, and they're really going to get us there. I believe that. I want to say, you know, the Bergen Ethical Culture Society, we believe in deed before creed, so we really look and say it's not just what you say, it's what you do. And we're actively engaged in education. We have regular accountability circles to educate our members and our friends and the community at large in the importance of anti-racism work, which is so essential. It cannot just be the beautiful words that we honor. It really has to be present in our actions. And so to that, oh, by the way, I want to tell you where you can find Ethical Culture Society. You can find us on ethicalfocus.org. And I encourage you to go to that ethicalfocus.org. And from there, you can see a link to our YouTube channel, where just last month, we had a presentation at our meeting house over on Larch Avenue. And the title of that presentation was Reparations, the Case for and Against. And let me share the conclusion. There is no case against reparations. When you look at the history, the centuries of taking by force of wealth and resource and effort and energy, the disparities in education, the disparities in social support, there is no case against reparations. The only question is when and how much and who. We've heard talk today about the check that Dr. King mentioned in his speech 60 years ago. And that speech, in his speech, he said that check was to be paid in the riches of freedom and in the security of justice. Well, we can say maybe there's been some down payment made on that check. But it's time to move beyond metaphor and to where on that check where it says pay to the order of, to write in the names. And where it says in the amount of, to put it down in dollars and cents. And to make reparations. So the Ethical Culture Society of Bergen County is committed to working to further this part of Dr. King's dream, and to work with the New Jersey Reparations Council, and hopefully someday to see a New Jersey State Commission on reparations. California has done it, New York has done it, New Jersey, let's do it. Right. So thank you. Dr. King's dream is ever changing, and we change with it, and it changes us as we honor it. And so I just thank the Martin Luther King Birthday Committee for all the work that they do, and pledge our continued support. Thank you.